Surely happiness can be found. Surely there's someone for me. Oh, who cares? Yes, who cares for me?
Good to see you, Hunter. Before we dive into the next video, I wanted to do a little supplement to my first Total Beginner's Guide tutorial where we talked about the weapons. In that video I mentioned that the 243 bolt action rifle as well as the single shot shotgun are totally free, they don't cost a thing. What I didn't mention was that these two weapons also get the ammo totally free. Whenever you start a new hunt you will get 3 boxes of ammo for the 243 as well as for each single ammo type for the shotgun. Don't pay attention to this number, I bought some extra. And this is what today's video is all about. Shot placement. There was a community question in one of the videos, how do you place shots with a reverse draw crossbow? And I think the answer is the same for all weapons. There is no particular shot placements for particular weapons. Shot placement means that you want to hit the animal so that it's going to die soon. And that ideally means you want to hit one of the vital organs. Vital organs are lungs, livers, stomach, intestines, and also the heart. Also you can go for spine shots, that's a bit harder. And you can go for brain shots. However, what I see people do, especially new players, I don't know what type of games they play, but they try a lot of headshots, and headshots in the Hunter is really risky. With this box standing like this, not moving the head at all, if I aim here, I might hit the brain eventually if you pay attention to the lower right corner. There you go, I hit it. Brain shot, that would drop the deer dead in its tracks, but it's really risky because the animal is moving the head all the time. Really go for lungs, the lungs are here, it's usually a large target. You can see here, right lung, left lung, also hit the shoulder blade, usually it's not in the way. Both lungs hitting means the animal was also going to die very soon. Actually, most animals will drop on the spot. Then the next one, if you shoot from the side, the animal will stand still like this. The head might be moving, it might wiggle with the tail, but if you go for the heart, which is down here in the middle of the front leg for the most part, and if you aim well, then you should eventually get to the heart. There you go, even hit the lungs as well. This would be an immediate kill for the animal. Liver is back here somewhere. If I search long enough, I'll hit it. That's usually also a very good shot. If you miss the lungs and you hit the liver, that's not too bad. The animal will die very soon. We hit it right there, liver shot. The further back you go, this is going to be stomach back there. Intestine as well in this case. If you only hit the stomach, you will have to wait for a while. I should go a bit lower here. Stomach will be down here. There you go. Stomach hits are the worst. The animal will die from one shot. It's a vital shot. The animal will die for sure, but sometimes you have to wait for several minutes. You have to follow it a long time. And then back here, intestines alone. There you go. What we cannot simulate here well is spine shots. I'm not sure if this is implemented. I'm not able to hit the spine here, but the spine will be at the top of the animal. Spine shots will mean if you hit the neck, immediate kill. If you hit the spine, the rest of the spine, the animal will be immobilized, it'll bed down, it'll be totally immobile, and it'll die eventually. At that point you might consider shooting it again so that it will die. Let's move over here where we have another deer. From the side, it's angling away. From this angle, try for the lungs or the heart. This would be an immediate kill. Don't go for the brain, don't go for the head. I'm gonna just shoot at the head like this. It's going to say body or skull. Skull is a bone. If you hit the skull, maybe if you hit it even twice, the animal is not going to die. From close, maybe yes. From further away, it's always a risky shot. It's going to run, it's going to be hurt, but it's not going to die. With the 243, I can also hit and kill moose from close, even though it's not permitted for moose. It is really not permitted for moose. I've seen people shooting at moose as well, but you can see here I can hit the heart and the lungs. The deer back there is about, I believe it was like 60 meters or 80 meters away. 60 meters. I might still get to the lungs. No, this was a body shot. Yeah, I mean, these are good shots. Not hard to do on a totally still animal. I hit the right lung with this one, but there is a reason why small weapons are not allowed for large game, because you have a hard time really hitting the vital organs. Shooting the animals at the range is one thing, but now we're dealing with the real quote-unquote animals out here in the field. In this case, this deer is giving me a sight. This would be easy to shoot. We could shoot it as we did at the range. But of course, if you don't have the collars for most of the animals, this will be the case when you start the game. You will have to many times shoot it from whatever angle it's going to give you. Maybe I'll call it and it's gonna come right straight at me. So in this case, I'm going to use the collar anyway because I want the animal to come straight at me so we can do a shot from the front. It should turn very soon. Shooting animals from the front, you cannot really miss much. Just make sure you always aim for the middle of the animal. If you shoot too high, you'll hit the neck. If you shoot too low, it'll be lungs, heart sometimes. And in most cases, you will hit multiple organs. Just make sure you go in the very middle of it. And as you will see, it's not hard to hit the vital organs. In this case, I missed lungs and heart. However, I managed that, but I hit the liver and the stomach as well. And that was an immediate kill. One of the large animals here, it's a Roosevelt elk. Very small score, but that doesn't make a difference. It's the size of the animal, and that is similar to all of these bulls, no matter whether they feature large antlers or small ones. I will use the bow for this one. The bow is centered at 20 meters, or zeroed I should say. So this could be a situation that you could have if you don't have the collar. You have to play along whatever the animal is going to do. You'll have to find your way. This is maybe 15 meters, maybe 20. Could work out if it stands still somewhere. Oh, no, it's coming up here. Patience. Stay below trees, behind trees. I'll try the heart with this. So that was too high. It's actually less than 20 meters. So the bow is a bit high on this short distance. 12, 13 meters maybe. I'm using tracer arrows so you can better see. This was certainly a long shot. If your tracking skill is not very high and you cannot see what the blood is, you can see this bright blood spot. This is lungs, maybe double lungs. And you can also see from the very bright red, this is double lungs and it says right lung, left lung. So this was a pretty good shot. I tried the heart, I shot too high, and that can happen of course, but always make sure you shoot it from the side or from the front. Go for the vital organs. I mentioned that shooting brains is a no-go because it's really hard. There's actually two exceptions in the game where you can really go for brains. That is two cow types that we have, the water buffalo in Piccabean Bay and the bison here in White Rime Ridge. I'm going to find myself a bison so we can demonstrate this. In this game, as you know, all animals will run away when you run at them or walk at them, with the exception of water buffalo and bison. They will actually always charge you. As soon as I get closer, this cow will come after me. Charging means that the cow will run straight at me but only a certain distance and then it'll stop. And I can take advantage of just that. Go for the middle of the skull and you will hit the brain for the most part in most cases. There you go, brain and even heart shot as well. This is already it for today. Thank you very much. Stay in touch. So there was a community question below one of the videos. How do you shot place? What?